And of course I was scared to death, but coming here with my husband and being able to sit with Dr. Rimmer, and he just knew exactly what I was going through. He knew what my fears were. He knew what my husband's fears were. He knew exactly how to comfort us and to tell us what the process was going to be. It took me a little bit of time to make the decision whether I was going to do a lumpectomy or a double mastectomy. That was probably the hardest part of this whole process, was making that decision. He really cares about his patients, so that was just amazing to me. Right then I knew I had made the right choice in selecting him as my surgeon. Scary, frightening, but the staff here at Dr. Rimmer's office, and with his knowledge, and the team at Jupiter Medical Center, for as terrible as it was doable because of the team I had on my side. He was just so thorough, and so he really knew. He'd been through several different scenarios that were similar to mine. I had 2 girlfriends that I work with that had been patients of his, so that was also, I was able to speak to them, and one called Dr. Rimmer her hero, the other one calls him Uncle John, so it's just, everybody just, you love him. He was just kind of showing me that life goes on, and that there's a bond between these women, and that it doesn't have to change your life permanently in a negative way. He was amazing at that part of it, because it wasn't only about my health, it was about, the spiritual side, and me mentally, how am I handling it. So it wasn't just the physical surgery, and he's not just a breast surgeon. He kind of wanted to know how you were as an entire package. My family, we've started juicing. I take all the normal vitamins and the tamoxifen, the medication that I have to take, but I think on top of that, I've tried to add a little more fruits and vegetables to the diet. Stay off the internet, for one. I think that you can find things that will scare you and that don't necessarily relate to you. And talk to as many women as you can before you make any decisions. Before I had my surgery, right after I was diagnosed, I probably spoke to 8 different women, several who were Dr. Rimmer's patients, some of which were friends, some of which were women who worked with my husband. So I was able to kind of hear all their stories and what they went through and what worked for them and what didn't work for them. I'm constantly reminding my friends to go get checked, and I have a friend at work who hasn't had any screening in 3 years, and I've been on her case, and she made her appointment last week. And being very aware of your body and the changes that it's going through is huge. Since my surgery, I have sent 2 girlfriends here to Dr. Rimmer's office, and he's performed their surgery, one of which I think he has saved her life because she had several complications. And if I could say anything, it's that he is an amazing, amazing surgeon. His team here in the office is absolutely amazing. You feel very comfortable here. He's always available, and I couldn't have made a better choice, and I don't know how I would have gone through this process without him.